What's up, you guys? This is Jeremiah back here with another video on keeping kayfabe alive. Today I'm going to be talking about Money in the Bank 2018. It's actually going to be happening here shortly. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on who I think is going to win and what I think is going to happen tonight on the pay-per-view. The first match I want to start off with is the kickoff match between the Bludgeon Brothers, who's SmackDown Tag Team Champions, versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I predict the Bludgeon Brothers to retain the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I really want to see Sanity debut. I feel like this would be a perfect time to introduce them and to make it to where they interfere or after the match. Just make it look like they're so dominant, beating down the club, and then Sanity comes out to make the save, and that creates a new program and feud on SmackDown for the Bludgeon Brothers. So I think the Bludgeon Brothers are going to win that match. Next match is between Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. I've not really been interested in this storyline at all, so I really predict Bobby Lashley to just dominate and win against Sami Zayn. Next match is going to be between Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. I predict Daniel Bryan is going to go over and win this match to set up something for SummerSlam, hopefully. I can't really see Big Cass winning. I've heard that they were talking about pushing Big Cass, but I just really can't see Big Cass beating Daniel Bryan. Next match is going to be the Intercontinental Championship match between Seth Rollins versus Elias. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this right now off my phone so I don't forget who's in the match. But yeah, the Intercontinental Championship between Seth Rollins versus Elias. I predict Seth Rollins to win, but I really want Elias to win just so I could see Seth Rollins go and do a Universal Championship program with Brock Lesnar. I heard that's what they're going to do at SummerSlam, so I do hope they actually go through with that and not do Roman Reigns again for like the fifth time in a row. So I really want Elias to win so he can get the title, and then Seth Rollins can finally go back into the Universal Championship picture. So I predict Seth Rollins is going to win. I could see him winning, and then maybe him drop off the title on a Raw, future Raw to Elias. So I do predict that. The next match is the Women's Championship for SmackDown, a match between Carmella versus Asuka. I heard James Ellsworth is going to be coming back to help James Carmella win. So I really feel like that's going to happen. So I feel like Carmella is going to win with interference from James Ellsworth. I want to predict that Asuka should win, so I could see a feud between Asuka versus Charlotte for the championship, but I feel like Carmella is going to keep the championship tonight. The next match is between Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal. Um, I really hope that Roman loses this match to Jinder. I don't expect for it to happen, but I really am just ready for a Roman heel turn. Like, I'm just so over him being a face and him winning so much. I really don't want to see him and Brock at SummerSlam this year. I'd rather see Seth versus Brock. So I predict Roman's going to win, but I really am wanting Jinder Mahal to win. The next match I have here is going to be the women's Money in the Bank ladder match between Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks versus Ember Moon versus Naomi versus Natalya versus Lana. I don't see, and I don't need see why Charlotte would win or Alexa Bliss. I can't see them winning because they don't really need the championship briefcase contract at all. Also, Sasha, I don't see her winning as well. I don't see Lana winning at all. Like, I would love for her and Rusev to win and be Mr. and Mrs. Money in the Bank, but I don't see that happening. Naomi, I really don't see her winning. So I also don't see Becky Lynch winning, so I really see Ember Moon winning just because she's a brand new character on Raw and she hasn't really been doing too much. So I would see her being able to be that very interesting person to have the women's Money in the Bank contract to be able to have a lot of interest in, like, teases in on the cash-ins and stuff like that. So I see Ember Moon winning tonight. The next match is going to be the men's Money in the Bank ladder match between The Miz versus Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor versus Bobby Roode versus Rusev versus Samoa Joe, and one of the members of the New Day. I'm assuming it's going to be Big E. That's what I've been hearing because he's supposed to apparently be getting a push as well. I want to see the Miz win, just because I like whenever the Miz had it years ago, whenever he first had it and cashed in on Randy Orton. That was a very interesting time for the Miz. So I'd like to see him being back in the main event picture again. Him versus AJ would be an amazing feud. Also, I heard if he wins it against AJ, then him and Daniel Bryan will get into the feud that we've been waiting to see. So I could see that. I really can't see Braun Strowman winning. It doesn't really do nothing for his character. I can't see Kevin Owens winning at all. Finn Balor, maybe I could see, but I really don't predict him winning at all. Bobby Roode, I don't see him winning at all. Rusev, again, I'd love for him and Lana to win. I'd love for finally Rusev to finally get over with Rusev Day, and that would be an amazing time to be able to push Rusev right now since he's so hot. So I want Rusev to win, but I know he's not going to. Joe would be a very, very amazing person to also win. I could see Joe winning as well, but I just still predict Miz to win. But Joe is one of my favorite wrestlers, so I could see Samoa Joe winning Money in the Bank and then having an amazing heel like run with the briefcase and teasing a whole bunch of cash-ins. I could see that. And the New Day member, I really can't see Kofi or Xavier Woods. So see Big E. I could see maybe if Big E wins, I would understand why with the whole New Day thing and them finally breaking up possibly. That would need to happen if they were to go ahead and put it on, like give it to Big E. But I heard that I guess they might do the Freebird rule with the Money in the Bank if he wins. So I really don't want to see that at all. I'd just rather whoever wins it actually uses it to cash in. So I really predict The Miz to win tonight. Next match is between AJ Styles, WWE Champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura in a last man standing match. I predict AJ to retain. Like, I love Shinsuke. I just don't like this new heel version of Shinsuke. So I predict AJ to win. And just kind of be like how Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa last night at NXT TakeOver Chicago, which is amazing pay-per-view. If you've not checked it out, please check it out. It was 9 out of 10. Like, it's amazing. I'll review that later in the week as well. But I predict AJ Styles to be able to win and retain his championship. The last match, which I've heard is going to be the main event, which I don't mind it at all being the main event. It's between Nia Jax versus the Raw Women's Champion versus Ronda Rousey. I see Ronda Rousey here winning the match. I can't really see and understand why she would lose to Nia Jax at all. The only thing I could see maybe happening is whoever wins the women's Money in the Bank briefcase match, if it is a Raw woman, because I don't know how they're going to do that. We'll let them decide whether they want to cash in on Raw or SmackDown, or just keep if they're on that show, then that's the only person you could cash in on. So I heard Natty might win tonight. I really don't see that happening, but I understand the storyline with Natty and Ronda, and if that was to happen, that would make sense. So I would see herself probably interjecting in the match, kind of like what Seth Rollins did at WrestleMania in California when they had it with Roman versus Brock, and seeing like it become a triple threat. So I could see Natty maybe winning and Ronda Rousey doing all the work, and then Natty turning heel on Ronda Rousey and beating Nia Jax for the championship. So I could see that. That's my reviews on Money in the Bank 2018 in Chicago. I cannot wait. This is one of my favorite pay-per-views of the year and leading up to SummerSlam. So I'll be doing a reactions video after the pay-per-view tonight. Not tonight, probably. I'll probably record it tonight, but I probably won't put it up for the next couple of days, maybe. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and give you my predictions. So, thank you again for watching this video, and please, again, if you like it, comment, subscribe, like the video, and please follow my social media links down below: Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you have an amazing day. Later.